Hi, welcome to the presentation of video essay. In this video essay, I analyzed the first hour of gameplay in Roblox game Breaking Story. My focus is on how the game tells the story through players' actions, mechanics, atmospheres, and social play. As discussed in Module 5, the games and narratives are not separate. Storytelling in games happens through interactions, not just dialogue or engagement. My main argument is in this game is Break-In creates Ludo narrative resonance, where what the player does matches what the story is about, fear, vulnerabilities, and the survivals, according to Breach 2011. At the start, the game asks the players to sit together and eat pizza. This moment establishes a safe and familiar home environment. This is an example of embedded narrative, a story moment designed by the developers Salem and Zimmerman in 2004. Instead of explaining the story through text, the game uses routine actions to communicate calm and normally. This makes the later danger feel more intense. Someone is at the door, lights go out. When the lights suddenly go out, the mood changes immediately. The game uses the darkness and limited visibility to create fear. According to the SMIC 2008, the visual feedback and the sensory changes strongly affect how players feel. Here, the lack of light becomes a storytelling tool. Fear is not told, it is felt. The game introduces an energy mechanics explaining the sleeping restores energy, the player ignores and stays awake. The game responds by lowering energy. This shows how mechanics communicate narrative meanings. Being tried make the player weaker, which fits the story of being uh, scared and unprepared. There is no conflict between story and gameplay, avoiding ludonarrative dissonance, Hawkins 2009. The game encourages players to hide, sleep, and board windows instead of fighting. These actions support the story of survival rather than heroism. This is a clear examples of ludonarrative resonance where player actions strengthen the story instead of contradicting it. According to Breeze 2011, fear is built into the rules of the game itself. Because break in is a multiplayer, fear is shared. Players sits together, react together, and protect the house together. As discussed in Module 5, games are cultural space according to Gray 2014. Games reflect social values. Here, survival depends on cooperation, not individual power. To conclude, Breaking Story shows the strong storytelling does not require realistic graphics or complex dialogue. Instead, narrative meaning emerges through simple mechanics, environmental design, player cooperations, emotional pacing. As a player, I'm not just watching the story, I'm helping create it. This demonstrates the core idea of Module 5 in video games narrative with something we do, not something we simply read or watch. Thank you.